What's up, you lovely people out there? Let's dive straight into this bombshell coming straight from Paul Barresi. If you don't know, Paul Barresi was the private detective that was hired by actually AH to find dirt on Johnny Depp at the time. But the man couldn't find nothing, actually, quite the contrary. And now, as you know, many have interviewed him, including that umbrella guy and probably also Andy Signore from Popcorn Planet. I'm not so sure, actually. I don't remember, but there are many things that he's doing and he's releasing to the public, which are quite powerful. And one of these was released just today, well, 16 hours ago. And I have to say, that's absolutely another smashing and squashing of rumors towards Johnny Depp. So, all right, this is the transcribed filing here. So let's read it together from where it starts. Everything under the sun made its round at the Viper Room for sure, but it was no safe haven for bullying or selling, for buying or selling. I can tell you that. Johnny was very strict about keeping dealers out of the club and had no problem banning them forever. As to the alleged model Stacey Lee Lopez, who VP Barback Richie Albertini claimed Johnny put cigarettes out on her forehead because she was dancing provocatively with Kate Moss, we stated that it's total BS. Stacey Lopez was a trans, you read that, sex worker. Way stated Stacey Lopez looked like a woman, but she was no real beauty. He didn't know if she modeled or if she came from Texas, but recalls she did have an accent. As to alleged cigarette incident, Weiss pointed out, making a very good point, that if Johnny really put a cigarette out on her forehead, to this day, Stacey Lopez would still be very rich, a very rich woman. Speaking as a one-time part owner of the VP, Weiss confided, if there was a lawsuit ever filed, I would have known about it. There was no lawsuit. That alone should tell you right there that whether smoke Richie Albertini was trying to blow up your butt is pure BS. I asked Weiss whether he knew what the connection between Lopez and Albertini was all about. He stated, I think Richie was into those she might have been his girlfriend. And Paul Barresi. Alright, of course, this is an account of the corner of the Viper Room. But I think it's quite interesting, and it makes a very good point, of course, that if this really took place at the time, there would have been, first of all, a very serious assault with an injury. And obviously, the first thing that comes to mind is why there is no report of any type, you know? So again, most likely, those are people which they try to be manipulated into lying, fabricating hoaxes towards Johnny Depp, and there is no proof. And it's reassuring that more people are actually coming forward or came forward already several years ago in aid of Johnny Depp. And again, this seems like a constant in the trial and what we have witnessed. Constantly new people come in support of Johnny Depp. The opposite, the opposite cannot be said it's true, because there are always the same type of perpetrator of gaslighting on the side of AH, which they're trying to rewrite the narrative, as you know by now. So this is very interesting to see. Thank you for Paul Barresi to share this with us. If you don't know his pages here on Twitter, you can follow him. And thank you also for all the work of everybody involved, really. The more we move forward, the more we learn about actually the innocence of JD. And this is the only thing we can do, spreading the information as soon as it comes out. So guys, thank you so much for your support. Please consider subscribing. Talk to you later.